Good evening, everybody. It is Sunday night, and I have some happy mail that came, and I want to share it. This is from my sweet friend Anna Wight at Sweet Miss Daisy Designs, her wonderful stamp company over on Etsy, and a very sweet friend and crafter who I have been following since blog days. But Anna sent me a little package. You can see the back of her card. Handmade by Anna Wight, sweetmissdaisy.typepad.com, which is her wonderful blog. But let's take a look at the card. Oh, look at this sweet image. Oh, so beautiful. I just love Anna's card making skills. If you ever want to learn how to watercolor or just watch someone make beautiful cards, Anna is just fantastic. She designs products, and every single card is just beautiful. I think I have every single card you've ever sent me, Anna. And I just, I love each and every one. I love how she has this little touch of lace, her little button threaded through with some twine that she's curved. She has a little ticket down here and some overstamping behind on the background paper, which is, I believe, a piece of gingham, possibly from one of her paper pads. And this beautiful image. Oh my goodness, so pretty. And I think this is on water. I think she watercolored this. And then I don't know if you guys can see it, but it does sparkle. She's got some shimmer spray on there, it looks like. So just beautiful. I love that image, Anna. She says, Jill, you and your family have been in my thoughts. Your crafty friends miss you, but we'll be here for you as time allows. We all send you hugs. XO, Anna. Aw, Anna, that's so sweet, hun. So just a beautiful card. I love the fall colored envelope too. So pretty. And then didn't she enclose a little goodie in here for me? Thank you, Anna. Look at this pretty ribbon with the polka dots. So pretty. I love that green tone. And she's got it wrapped in this adorable paper with the little sunflowers and bees and radishes. Little seed packets and stuff. Look at that. Just beautiful. Oh, my mother-in-law's sunflowers are still going strong where she lives. And the ones in my neighborhood, throughout my neighborhood, we have lots of sunflower growers. And there's so many beautiful sunflowers this year. It's been such a fun year. And they got so tall. I tried to get that out without ripping it too bad, but I did rip it. So there you go. Let me pull this out of here. Okay. There we go. So beautiful paper, and then this is what she had the stamps sitting on. It's a little music note card. So Clarinel, that's cute. So I might be able to use that on a card too. You know how us crafters are, we keep everything. And she sent me angel stamps. Oh my gosh, Anna, these are so sweet. It says an angel's work is never done. Aw, isn't that the truth? And look at this sweet little angel with the praying hands, and then this one where there's three together, and I love how that halo is shifting on her. That would be me with the shifted halo. An angel's work is never done. Aren't those sweet? Oh my goodness. And Anna is so sweet. She always remembers to sign, to Jill from Anna, and I have all the stamps that she sent me over the years. Just so sweet. And I don't know, does this one say she signed them all? Look at, to Jill from Anna, so I'll always know. But this is an Annette Allen Watkins. You can tell by the way the printing is done. I have lots of her stuff, and I just love Annette Allen Watkins. And then this is Judikins. So I think these both might be Judikins. It doesn't say on this one, but they look similar, so I'm wondering if they both are. But aren't those adorable? So cute. Anna, God bless you, honey. That is just totally made my day. I'd had a really hard day, and I got home to this package, and I was just, my heart brightened immediately. I opened the card, and then I held these to open on the video tonight. So just beautiful. Oh, I have the sweetest people in my life. All of you that watch my channel, that share heart with me, you just bring me so much joy. And I can't thank you enough for sharing heart in this wonderful community, to share stamping, card making, watercoloring, coloring, just friendship, and all the wonderful things that all of you share. And so many of you do so many different crafts and different things, from Lynn at the Gift Diva, who does a lot of really neat gifts and stuff. I'm always inspired by her. And she knows how to do a lot of different things, Canva and all sorts of stuff that I haven't learned yet. So I'm always interested in her videos. And all of you that are sharing things for Christmas, and my friend Nancy May, who shares stuff for Halloween right now, and also does the snowman hashtags all the time, and just Anna with all of her talent, and all of you that make cards and share videos and posts on Instagram. All of it together just forms such a beautiful community. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so glad to be back and having some time in my studio to create. So in honor of Anna's little gift, I actually, the day that her gift came, I had these on my craft desk, these two little stamps. And these are, of course, Anna's stamps from Sweet Miss Daisy Designs. And this one is called Sisters and Friends. And I, of course, had to get this because, you know, I have 4 sisters and I have tons of girlfriends, especially all of you out there. So I just thought this was the sweetest set. And so I picked this up right before everything happened with my family. And I just have not been at home enough to even craft, you guys. So I just was so excited to be able to sit down and to color these. So I worked with that. And then I also have a tag to show you. I was inspired by Nancy May, who was showing, if you haven't been to her channel lately, go to her channel because she shares, again, the Halloween banner that she made where she turned these into candy corns. And it's just so cute. And I was going to do that. I ended up just making a Christmas tag, but I still think it'd be cute to make a little candy corn banner to hang in my front window for Halloween. So if I can find the time to do it, I might do that. But go check out Nancy May's video at the Handy Scandy. But anyway, I have a tag to share using that. The products that I use to make the cards and stuff that I'm going to show you, from my friend Misty at My Paper Cuts, I used more of the red tags from Lily of the Valley. And these I just keep on my desk since Mindy sent them so that I can use them on projects. I use this Thinking of You sentiment. I love this stamp set. This is an old Waltzing Mouse stamps done by Claire Brennan. She ran Waltzing Mouse stamps for many, many years from Ireland and the UK. So Waltzing Mouse staff, this was 2011 from Claire Brennan. So this has been in my stash for a long time, and it coordinates with an old set of Spellbinders dies, which I still have also. So really sweet, and I just love how she did this Thinking of You, but it also has like Feel Better, For You. I made this for you, so you can put that on the back of your cards. And then it also has a to and from and a handmade by. So, and then this little Love You to Bits. So it's just a really sweet sentiment set that I keep in my sentiment box in my room. So I have a box from scrapbook.com where I have all my sentiment sets, all of my favorite ones, so I can pull them out and use them for projects. And then I used, for my snowman tag, I used these pretty scalloped tag dies and the coordinated stitching dies. These are from, of course, My Creative Time. I used, again, these prim button dies, as well as these thin bow dies from My Creative Time. So I love both of those. I use them on my projects. I used a die cut from the Eyelet Belly Band dies, from the Eyelet die, not the gingerbread one, but the Eyelet one this time. And then from Cat Scrappiness, I used an oval die cut from her. These are from Cottage Cuts, and these are the nested stitched eyelet rectangle sets. And I love scallops with these little holes. I just love that sort of eyelet look. So I used those from Cottage Cuts. And then from Els Vandenberg at, these are from Elizabeth Craft Designs. I used these dotted scallop ovals. And I've had these for a long time. They're at least 10 years old, I'd say. But it's die set 1173 dotted scallop ovals. And that's what they look like. And then for papers, I used a ton of different papers. So let me show you. From My Creative Time, I used the Eyelets Gingham and Solid 6x6 and the Gingerbread Kisses. And her 6x6 paper pads have been discontinued. I'm not sure if they're completely sold out on her website or not yet, but those are the ones I used. And then I also pulled out and used this Hello Spring 2025 paper, and I used this pink striped one here. But I love these heart buffalo checks and these distressed stripes with text in them. So I use those. And then from Sweet Miss Daisy Designs, I used the Spring Mini Gingham paper pad, and I also used an older IO Mini Gingham paper pack, which was also designed by Anna for Impression Obsession. But she now has these same papers carried at Sweet Miss Daisy. So I just wanted to show you those. I also used some of those. So those are all of the products that I used, and I'm going to go ahead and show you what I created. So I just thought it would be fun to show off some projects made with items that Anna created. So I have a tag and 2 cards to share with you. And this is my little tag, and it says Winter Wonderland on it. It has a little garment pin with a little bell at the top. I tied the tag through with red gingham ribbon, and this is 1/4-inch ribbon. I believe this was from Hobby Lobby or Joann's. And then I used those pretty scallop layer dies. I cut some 110-pound chocolate brown cardstock from Paper Tray Ink, and then you can see the plaid paper or the gingham paper from Anna's paper pad behind. And then this little scrap right here, that plaid, if you recognize it from my video on Saturday, is this paper from the Mary and Joy collection of Minté. So I had some scraps on my desk of that, so I cut the scarf with a leftover scrap. And then I made 2 of the buttons from the die set, and I did pop them up. So I cut 4 buttons total, and I popped them up so they would have a little dimension. And then his little arms are there, and I hand cut a nose and colored that with Copics. And I did insert some chocolate brown cardstock behind the face of the snowman, and I did stack the snowman up a couple times so he'd be a little thicker. So just a really sweet tag. I hope you guys like this one. I just love this little snowman, and I hope to get more of these tags made before Christmas. But I just did one prototype for today. And then I made 2 different cards. These are using that Sweet Sisters stamp set. And I used that cute little thin bow dies from My Creative Time, and I added one of the little star buttons to the top here. Here's that pink paper from the stripe set from My Creative Time, and then this yellow gingham is from Sweet Miss Daisy Designs. The beautiful image, of course, is Sweet Miss Daisy, and I did color with Copic markers. And I just kept it really simple. I didn't add a sentiment to the front. I just put this thinking of you on the inside because I need to get some cards out to people that have had losses. And I'm just going to send a note to let them know that my heart is with them. So this will be one of those cards. And then on the back, I added more of the gingham paper. And I also added another piece of the stripe paper and then a little button. And you can notice the little button is threaded through with actually a little tiny piece of cardstock that I cut thin like a strip of twine. And I threaded that through the button. And that is what I do when I want the button thread to match my papers and I don't have any twine of that color. I just use cardstock. So there's a little tip if you've never done that before. It's very easy. Just take a sharp pair of scissors, cut a very thin piece of cardstock, and then use it to thread through your buttons. So that is just a really easy way to thread your buttons. And I did it on the front here so that the thread of the button would match the bow color. So that's my first card. I think this one turned out so cute. And then this is another idea that I have been playing with a lot lately, and that is when you stamp an image to actually not color it, just color certain things in the image and leave the rest white. And I really thought this dress was one where I could do that because it has the cute flowers at the bottom. So I colored the bunny in a light gray color with some pink highlights. And then her highlights are green and a little bit of pink on the flowers. And I left her bloomers and the rest of the dress white and just colored this little piece here in the pink to pick up on the bunny's color so that it brings that pink through the card more. You have the pink of her face, the pink of the bunny, and the pink down here. So I really like how this card turned out and the fresh color of the green. I'm thinking about adding a pearl to the center of this bow, but I couldn't find one so far. I've got to figure out where I stuck my little baby pearls. And then I did use an embossing folder, which I forgot to show you, but I found an embossing folder that has like little flowers on it, and it kind of picks up on these flowers. So I used an embossing panel on the right side of the card, and then on the left side of the card is this beautiful My Creative Time paper. And again, you can use my code at My Creative Time. My discount code is just my first name, all caps, JILL for Jill. And you can get 10% off anything that you might want to purchase at My Creative Time. And then this piece of gingham is also from My Creative Time. And this beautiful cardstock is from Paper Tray Ink. It's 110 pound. So that is the front of the card. And then inside, I have that Thinking of You stamp from Waltzing Mouse. And then down at the bottom is where I use that eyelet doily die. And I just put this little border in green on the inside of the card to decorate. And then I did carry this green paper all the way around to the back of the card. I added another one of the little rectangle dies with the button, again, threaded with green cardstock. So those are my little cards and my tag here. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what I have been working on this weekend. And I want to give a big thank you again to my sweet friend Anna. Anna, thank you so much for thinking of me for these beautiful angel stamps, which just make my heart smile. I'll have to show these to my mom because they're too cute. And and Angel's work is never done. So to all of you that are caring for parents, caring for ill husbands, children that have chronic issues, that are, being caregivers in the world, I know that it's a hard job. Sometimes we're also just trying to take care of ourselves as we go through things. I know many of you, hello to Mary Mickelson out there, and so many of you that I know are caregiving, and Susan, and just, Anna's been going through stuff. Lots of my friends have had stuff happening. Just know that you're well thought of, and that an angel's work is never done. And I'm sure we are all very much appreciated by the people that we show mercy to in our lives, that we give out of the goodness of our hearts to try and help them through difficult times. So that is my Sunday night video for you guys. I hope you enjoyed seeing these sweet, sweet gifts from Anna, and then seeing my little Sweet Miss Daisy design cards and this sweet little snowman tag from a die that Anna designed for Impression Obsession. Again, Impression Obsession is no longer in business, but some local companies still have their products in stock. I don't know Frantic Stamper, if Fran has finished. I think she's going out of business at the end of this year, if I remember correctly. But there are companies that carry Impression Obsession. I think a cherry on top. There's different companies. So if you're looking for this, you might still be able to purchase it if you're interested. So I just wanted to mention that and say a wonderful evening to you all. I hope that this week that you can choose joy and that you have happy moments and that you're enjoying the beautiful fall weather as the leaves start to turn. At least that's what's happening here. It's cooling down, and the leaves are falling out front, and I'm enjoying the change in the weather. So everybody have a wonderful week, and I will be back with you hopefully by the weekend to share some more Christmas tags for Saturday morning makes. All right, bye now. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up. It really helps me out. Bye now.